So one of the things I think that set me apart for providing exceptional customer service is that I grew up in an environment that really focused on customer service. I grew up in a family that we had a small business. I actually lived in that small business. It was a motel. And so I grew up interacting with customers and providing customer service. So that's one thing. A second thing I think that would set me apart is just having the practice and the familiarity with customer service for the last 11 years before coming to AISD. I operated and owned 3 businesses that they were franchise businesses, and they are built on customer service. So in a very real sense, if you don't offer exceptional customer service, you don't make enough money to pay your rent, to pay your employees, to bring home a paycheck. So not only was customer service something that was, everybody talks about, they want to have good customer service. It was an essential element in a small business just to survive. The way that we were able to have a successful small business was having customers that wanted to come back. There's lots of choices out there. So by providing customer service that was above and beyond what the norm was, what your competitors are offering, then you get people wanting to come back. You have word of mouth that kind of builds. And you can't just have an isolated customer experience. You can't just say, one day I'm going to have great customer service, but the next day I don't feel like it. It's really just having a mindset is I'm always going to be there for the customer. I will go above and beyond, regardless of, what's going around, what the situation is. Just having a culture of customer service makes a huge difference for whether you survive or not as a business, or whether you are able to help your customers. Like any culture, it has to start with one person providing not just proficiency, but providing example. It's kind of like with kindness. Everybody says, let's be kind. I want to be kind. And the majority of people think that they're kind. But when you actually look at maybe the actions or the fruit that someone has, I don't know that we're all so kind. Customer service is the same way. You've got to lead by example. You have to have customer service, not just with the end user, but also with anyone that you're helping. So to promote or provide a culture of customer service means you're always thinking about someone else and how to help them, not just what is regarding to your own position. I see, especially coming from a business side before AISD, coming into AISD or a large organization, it's very easy to kind of become secluded and go, okay, this is my area, here are my boundaries, and I will just help anybody coming in here, but I'm not gonna go very much further. And you get that syndrome of, and I immediately think of AT&T, where, it's not my department over there. You'll need to talk to that department. So it's very easy just to kind of live with those isolated walls. But the problem is you really turn people off. I know, again, working or calling a large company, you basically get the shuffle, the bureaucratic shuffle. And as an end user, you just loads of frustration. And if we don't want to have it for AISD, then we have to be able to build an expectancy or a culture where I'm going to take care of that problem. I'm going to take ownership of that. Maybe it's not necessarily in my department or in my small space that I'm managing, but let me make sure I get the person to the right place and get that resolved so we don't have that bureaucratic shuffle. I'd say one of the number one philosophies I operate out of is treat other people the way that you want to be treated. If I don't want to have someone pass me off, if I don't want to, when I have a question, when I have a problem, if I don't want to feel that I'm not listened to or I'm just being placated, then I need to go above and beyond helping somebody else. So I'm a firm believer in what you put in, you get out. And so I have that expectation. I want to be helped and I want to offer great customer service because that's how I would want to be helped. So with that in mind, that really changes your mindset when you have somebody calling. And even if they're negative or they're, because of the situation, they're coming with frustration, and being able to put myself in their shoes and saying, okay, I realize the situation, and I'm not going to take offense of the reaction from the situation. Let me get into the situation and see how I can turn that around, see what I can do to help, because that's what I would want, or that's what I would expect in a situation that somebody would be able to help me in that way as well.